Everybody, happy Marketing Monday. It's Marketing Monday. It's Deborah Dixon-Anderson from Light of Gold PR. Happy to be here. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. And I'm happy to be here with you today. So hopefully you're watching me live and you can see me. First time using StreamYard, but excited to be on here live with you on our first installment for you guys for Marketing Monday. So just a little bit about me, Deborah Dixon-Anderson from Light of Gold PR Marketing and Consulting. Our company is 16 years old, and we do everything from branding to digital to press and PR to events. Like I said, we've been around for 16 years. We have a small team of 8 of us, and we work in New York City half of the week, part of the week we're in New Jersey, or we're virtual like we are today. And so just wanted to kind of jump on and do some maybe holiday marketing tips. Shameless plug on Friday, this Friday, the Greater New York Chamber is hosting a holiday marketing webinar that I will be co-facilitating with Pierre Dubois from Zamana and Analytics. And we're going to be talking about everything holiday marketing and how you could get some traction to your client, to your customer, how to target them, what kinds of things to be mindful of, what kinds of things to do. So go to chamber.nyc, go ahead and sign up. It's from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Going to be very impactful, but very short and sweet. We're going to just get down to brass tacks and talk about how you can get some traction with your holiday marketing. So chamber.nyc is where you should go and look on for Friday for the holiday marketing webinar. Go ahead and sign up. It's free and it's going to be awesome. So I hope to see you there. So just a little shameless plug about our holiday marketing workshop. So what kinds of things should you keep in mind for your holiday marketing? This is what I find that a lot of our clients and customers do. Some of our colleagues do this first. They do all of this wonderful promotions on social media about, maybe it's a discount they have for the holidays. Maybe it's selling a product or a service, a new product or service. Maybe they're pushing it out for Cyber Monday, any of those types of things. And they do all of these wonderful images and maybe some video that they post on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, all of these wonderful places. And it does not go on their website at all. I think so many of us sometimes make that mistake of just getting so gung-ho about social media, but you should always remember to include your website in any of your promotions, any of your marketing. Just always remember it's kind of like your foundation, right? Your launch pad. Make sure you're including anything that you're promoting on your website as well. And you should be having your landing pages that you're sending people to whenever you're doing a CTA. A CTA is a call to action. So anytime you're doing a CTA, your website link or your landing page should be included in whenever you're doing your promotion. So just keep that in mind. I think so many of us forget that. We get so excited about our followers, about social media, and then we don't include it in our website. So make sure you're doing that. So SEO, why it's so important, right? Search engine optimization, using some really good keywords on your website is important too. It's almost the same as using good hashtags when you create your posts on social media, same type of thing. So making sure you're using appropriate keywords to promote a product, a service, a new class, a new coaching program, anything like that. You want to make sure that you're using the right information on your website and the right keywords. Let's talk a little bit about visual content and video content. It really does grab and hold your audience. It gets their attention when you use some really great images and graphics and things like that. It just makes such a big difference as far as the impact when it's not just words, because, in our society today, got a really short attention span. If you include images, if you make the content shorter and more compact, you really can grab people's attention. And even better, if you can include a little video, it can make a really big difference as well. And so make sure you're incorporating using visuals or video in any of the promotions that you're doing. Keep your website up to date. So what we call fractured marketing is when you're promoting your products and services in one area, but you're not consistent in another area. So that's kind of what we're talking about a little bit, when your social media has all of your promotions there, but it's not on your website for some reason, or it's not on your postcards or any of your marketing collateral. It's kind of a little bit of an inconsistent, fractured brand a little bit. Your marketing is a little fractured. So make sure that you're including anything that you're promoting in several different areas. Just remember to do that. So let's talk a little bit about advertising. So there's a difference between advertising and just creating social media posts or putting items on your website. It's all marketing, but advertising is a little bit different. So for instance, LinkedIn ads, social media, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads can get you some additional traction too. And it's all about making sure the information makes sense, that it's impactful in a very short period of time is really important when you're creating those ads. And just paying for a certain amount where you can see a return on investment, because sometimes it doesn't happen overnight. There's some things that you could sell that right away, somebody will click or someone will reach out to you, and it does happen. But there are other times where you don't get as much traction as quickly. And so sometimes you have to make sure that when you are paying for ads, maybe Google ads, that you're giving it an appropriate amount of time for it to work. So we're super excited. Another shameless plug. We're working on our Bloomfield's Best Holiday Guide that we're going to be rolling out within the next 2 weeks. And that is another way of advertising. We created a holiday guide that features different businesses in Bloomfield, New Jersey, and has a little bit of a bio and backstory about them. But even though we're going to have drop-offs of this wonderful guide in different places, so there'll be like an actual hard copy of it that we're going to be dropping off in different locations. That's just one side of the marketing. The other side of the marketing is we've been making phone calls, believe it or not, a little bit old school, but has been impactful for us to have phone calls and video calls to pitch and sell our guide, whether it's to advertisers or people who want to feature or have the guide in their store or their business. The other side of it is the social media promotions that we're doing for it. So we always feel like it's good to have a 1-2 punch, with your marketing. Don't just focus on one particular thing. Focus on a couple of different areas where you can have maybe a traditional flyer, a posting, a postcard. We usually like to do postcards because we find that it's a lot more smaller, it's impactful. We also use QR codes now. It's a different time. So, and all of that probably started the most with COVID. How many of you have gone into a restaurant and there's no menu anymore? You're looking. I remember my husband and I, the first time we went to a restaurant, we realized there was no menu. There was a QR code. And gosh, suppose you don't know how to pick up the QR code on your phone, right? You're trying to, make sure you can get to the menu. That has become a huge, massive trend. I go to a lot of networking events, and a lot of people are having QR codes on their business cards and their postcards. They have V cards now, just a totally different time. So it's good to think about these items whenever you're trying to promote yourself or maybe revamp your promotions. And so just a real short, quick recap, and then I'll let you guys go and we'll be back on next Monday. Real short recap. Think about making sure that when you do your social media, that you're incorporating anything that you're promoting also on your website. It's really important to do that. Make sure there's some kind of consistency with what you're promoting in social media and what's also on your website. Use some really great keywords that you can incorporate into your site. And don't forget those hashtags in your social media posts. Are you using visuals or video? It definitely grabs the attention of your audience or whoever you're trying to engage by using photos and videos and infographics. Consider doing that. Definitely making sure your navigation is good. I probably didn't mention this earlier, but your navigation on your website is really crucial too, so that whoever comes to your website can find your information. Making sure you're posting flyers to events, everything that new products, new services, make sure you're posting it there. And so remember to visit our website, lightofgoldpr.com. And you'll find some great information there. We also have a new coaching program we're rolling out at goldbusinessconnect.com. That's where we're going to have a wonderful coaching program where we're going to be meeting with anybody who wants to start a business or maybe need help with sustaining their marketing for a new business or maybe an existing business. You can reach out to us and our team, and we're happy to help you. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.